So it all started when I was a kid, around 5 or 6 years old. I used to hear and see strange stuff. A lot of times I used to have nightmares and used to run up to my dad 3 a.m. and cry. I have always been moody and slightly stubborn all my life. So this one night I had a little argument with my mom, so I decided to sleep in the living instead of bedroom. Everything was fine and I slept peacefully, but I remember around 3 a.m. I saw my dad sitting on the sofa right next to me, staring at me weirdly. I started conversing with him normally, like of course asking me of what he was doing in the living at 3 a.m., whilst he had to wake up for work at 6, to which he never responded. So, I kept talking and talking until I realized something weird was going on, because there was no response whatsoever. It all went to a point when I got so annoyed that I asked him to leave me alone so I could sleep. I can clearly remember, when he got up to leave, he was tall. He could barely pass through the door. My dad's not really tall, maybe 5 feet 9 inches. The next morning, I was trying to console myself and hoped it was all a dream, a nightmare. So I walked up to my dad and asked him why he didn't talk to me whilst he came to see me last night. He went blank. Didn't have a clue of what I was talking about. The other incident happened when we recently got shifted to our new place, where I saw a little girl playing around the hallway several times. I have even heard her voice so many times calling my name. My mom is a skeptic, so she was convinced I needed a psychiatrist. So one day, I was home alone and listening to music when this started calling out my name again, but I ignored. All of a sudden the doorbell rang and it was my dad. I remember the time was around 10ish, so I ignored the voice and opened the door for my dad. The next thing I remember is his briefcase fell on the ground, because he had heard the little girl call out my name saying she wanted to play. I'm 25 now, and it still continues. They follow me everywhere, no matter where I travel or visit. But I'm used to them now.